Why is women's suffrage so important? And how did our society then face this conflict?
Women's truest fear is not at the hustings, but in the household and among the home circle. There she has duties to perform far more sacred and equally as important to the Republic. There let her remain, and there we are sure she prefers to remain.
Women's fight for suffrage began in 1848. It all started at the Seneca Falls Convention. The Seneca Falls Convention fought for the social, civil, and religious rights of women. At the convention, there was a woman named Elizabeth Cady Stanton. Stanton wrote the Declaration of Sentiments, saying,
"We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The history of mankind is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations on the part of man toward woman, having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over her. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has never permitted her to exercise her inalienable right to the elective franchise. He has compelled her to submit to laws in the formation of which she had no voice. He has withheld from her rights which are given to the most ignorant and degraded men, having deprived her of this first right of a citizen, the elective franchise, thereby leaving her without representation in the halls of legislation. He has oppressed her on all sides. He has made her, if married in the eye of the law, civilly dead."
This speech and the convention caused many more women to question why they had no representation and why they were not considered citizens. So in 1873, Susan B. Anthony decided to try to vote in the presidential election, but ended up getting arrested and fined $100. She refused to pay, for she believed it was an unjust penalty. In 1873, Anthony decided to speak about her beliefs on women's suffrage.
"It was we the people, not we the white male citizens, nor yet we the male citizens, but we the whole people, who formed the Union, and we formed it, not to give the blessings of liberty, but to secure them, not to the half of ourselves and the half of our posterity, but to the whole people, women as well as men. And it is downright mockery to talk to women of their enjoyment of the blessings of liberty, while they are denied and the use of the only means of securing them provided by this democratic Republican government, the ballot."
Women continue to fight for equal pay, more women in power, and overall fighting against sexism. Women's rights have come so far. Women were able to vote and have representation. The Equal Pay Act became a law. The Law of Property Act allowed wives to control their own property and possessions. The women's suffrage movement has continued to motivate women all over the world to fight for what they believe in. Women are finally considered citizens and people.
Are you all ready to fight for our rights? Are you all ready to say that in the United States of America, everyone is loved, everyone deserves justice, and everyone deserves equal protection and prosperity in our country?